Guys, iAnthuny here with this Back to the Future, the game. It appears there are 5 different games you could play, so let's start off with the first one, and it's called It's About Time. So let's see what all happens. I have never played this game before, so this will be a playthrough commentary / newbie. We will not die and come back to the past without the W. Well, that was cool. Here we are at this parking lot. JCPenney. Look, they call it JCPenney. You're gonna hit new game. Sure. This says this game is a point-and-click adventure role-playing video game played in a third-person perspective.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot
nice.
at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Inie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good.
Right,
Have
check,
a good
Doc.
trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
That's a pretty sweet
Watch this.
remote control.
Yeah, okay, got it.
You got the DeLorean. Nice. Whoa.
Not me. The car. The car.
Alright. The dog's inside there. So here we are with Doc.
If my calculations are correct, when
Yeah.
this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Sweet. Oh, here comes Puppy Power.
Watch this.
Driving
watch
by
this.
an Ashley Force.
What did I tell you?
This is awesome.
88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Doc, who the heck was that?
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Uh-oh.
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Yeah, that's...
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc,
Uh-oh,
what
Einstein
happened to
is dead.
Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
This game is very interesting.
Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
Where are the
My
zombies?
latest invention.
No,
The
I'm
thing
just
that
kidding.
makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. Is mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared, and the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional to the 4th root of N, carry the 9, then...
Consequences could be catastrophic? Whoa, deja vu.
Oh.
Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake!
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc!
Oh, what the hell was that all about? Is that game over or what?
Doc!
Oh, it was a dream. Damn. Nice little
Marty,
posters up there.
is
on the
everything
wall.
okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
Back to the Future. The guy. So yeah, this is pretty entertaining so far. A lot of CG. Pretty nice place here. I don't see a single spider web. I think if I had the music turned up, they would be playing like some kind of theme that you guys would recognize. Sweet clock right there with the big eyes, the cat one. Nice speaker. Estate sale.
Dad! Are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right
Now,
to.
son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty!
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
Alright, so I am actually controlling the guy right now. How you guys doing?
Let's make some noise.
Uh-oh.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
You know, you and my folks go way back.
Yeah, so?
So how about letting me have that model courthouse, for old time's sake?
No, I think I'll keep it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
Oh, great.
Hey, Biff. I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
Wow.
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
It's just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
Oh, what a bunghole.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
Alright, well, F off, man.
Never mind.
Let's keep looking around. Here's the clocks.
I miss Einstein.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
That's that one, dude. Uh-oh, I think they're saying come talk to this guy.
Hey, Dad.
Problem? Biff?
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
Oh,
If he
yeah.
stole something from you.
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. Yeah, he found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
Or something.
Get a gun, man.
I'll
Alright.
keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Thanks for nothing.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Alright.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Man, I don't know where to go to.
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Really?
Enough of that junk.
Now, Biff.
Sorry, Marty.
Biff is a troll. Alright. You know, I really don't know where to go.
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
I'm just gonna get the hell out of here.
I can't leave until I get Doc's notebook back from Biff.
How the hell am I gonna get it back? I wish there was a hammer around here.
Hey, Biff. That notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
Wow.
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
Never mind.
Enough of that junk.
Now, Biff.
Sorry, Marty.
This is terrible. I don't know what to do. Let's see. Oh. I see. Alright, now I gotta bust out the guitar that I got. Uh-oh. We're gonna do some Guitar Hero.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Alright.
Now, Biff. I
Oh
think that's
my
Marty's
God.
guitar.
Oh,
I hope he smashes his
gosh.
guitar over his dad's
You're
head.
right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks.
Not bad.
Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Oh, where the hell did that book fall out?
And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, Butthead.
Biff.
Oh, right. Sure thing.
Alright, I try to skip through that.
Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
No way. Let's go see, maybe.
Hey, Biff. I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
Oh, God, I'm getting sick of this.
Never mind.
Alright, I'm gonna try this again.
You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans.
Now, Biff.
Oh, yeah. Here you go, Marty.
Oh, I get it. Actually, no, I
Man,
don't.
you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Alright, I'm gonna go yell at
Hey, Dad.
George to get the hell out of here.
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You. Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff. but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know...
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
Yeah, I'm sure that's it.
That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way, but you know where to find me.
Good. Now I'm gonna do this again.
You want to hear a number by
Hopefully
Biff and the
his
Biff-Tones?
dad
Always happy to
doesn't
play for
step
my
in.
adoring fans.
Oh, it's working.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Whoa.
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
There we go. Alright. Got it done, guys.
Doc, where are you?
Really? We didn't even need the book after all?
Doc?
Who's in there, Einstein?
Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
No Sears satellite radio? Well, I guess you really wouldn't need it. Let's see what this tape recorder has on there.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime, and that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
What?
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
Yeah, look at the
Okay,
shoe.
Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe. Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
Alright, let's see what this dog has.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
I guess not much.
This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff.
I already asked him. Oh, okay. Try this again.
Nah. I don't think so.
No, get back in there. Dang. Alright, let's get this finished.
I probably shouldn't fiddle with the time circuits again until I know when to look for Doc.
Well,
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
okay, that isn't working. Let me try this thing.
Maybe not.
Okay, maybe not.
Not sure what that'll do. I don't want to mess up my picture of Dad like that.
Man. Oh, okay, I see. You can move around. There we go.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Why isn't that going down? No! Sorry about that, guys. Damn. Alright.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
So, what are we looking for then?
I probably shouldn't fiddle with the time circuits again until I know when to look for Doc.
Well, where else can I walk to? Let's see.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Oh my god, really, guys? If you guys ever play this game, use every object. Awesome, we're skateboarding.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, finally.
How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Arcade sign. Liquor store. Let's go to the liquor store. Where is the liquor store? Right there.
I see you sneaking into that liquor store, young man!
Bummer. Alright, let's go check out the arcade.
I guess there's time for a quick game.
Hell yeah, there is. That's what we do. We play the cards. Oh, come on. I want to see. Oh, really? No.
Okay, now I'm ready.
No, we need more games. Games.
Doc's waiting for me somewhere in the past, and I've run out of quarters.
Games.
Doc's waiting for me somewhere in the past, and I've run out of quarters.
Alright.
What do you think, Einstein? You think I should ring the bell?
What does the sign say?
Starbase 0. I hope Jimmy's fixed the wild gunman machine.
Yeah. Alright, let's go see what Einstein.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie? Why couldn't Doc have invented a dog translator?
Yeah, something useful. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, we're not going to get the liquor. Hey, people. Oh, the buzzer. There we go.
Step away from the door!
Oh my.
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected.
What?
Hooligans! Get along now! Scat! State your business, child! You're making me miss Merv!
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well?
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Damn it.
E. Strickland. You aren't related to, Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes, what's old man Strick? I mean, what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced from myself, slacker.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Uh-oh. I guess we'll show her the shoe.
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Oh yeah, we got one right, guys. Crazy. Whoa, sweet door.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Poor Einstein. Is he really just gonna chill right there? I guess so. Alright, smells like a rest home in here.
Took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact.
She's got a point.
Have a seat, Sonny.
Uh-oh, is this gonna be long?
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Wow. Alright, so I guess we get to snoop around her house. Let's look at some pictures.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
U! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal! Don't touch those!
Oh,
My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
What are you gonna do with them?
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Alright.
Man, these are powerful. I can see Biff going into the video store.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
If there's a clue to finding Doc out there, I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
I guess we'll look at the cat.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Well, I guess the last thing to do is talk to
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes? Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe!
Yes, that shoe.
Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No
Yep.
one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
Wow.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
I just want to get the hell out of here. What's it?
Miss Strickland lost that shoe the day the speakeasy burned down. But when was that?
Let's get the hell out of here.
I can't leave now. Miss Strickland's my only hope of finding Doc.
Oh no. Alright, maybe I gotta pull something.
I don't want to mess up my picture of Dad like that. Excuse me, Miss Strickland? So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
I told you not to touch those. I told you not to touch those.
Damn it.
I told you not to touch those.
Alright.
Would you mind if I stepped out for a minute? I just remembered a video I've got to return.
Do you have to go?
Hell yeah.
I get so few visitors these days. And I'd hate to have to tell my brother, your vice principal in charge of discipline, how rude you were to me. Especially with graduation coming up and all.
Really?
That tea's never gonna boil.
Let's see, what else do we got that we could maybe hit this lady over the head with? Let's try this tape recorder.
I don't want to record them right now.
Dang it. Alright, let's use one of our hints.
Miss Strickland? Don't let me keep you from your business.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's use the binoculars. Oh, there we go. Jesus. 1932. Dude's got
Rebuilt
some
in February 1932.
3D
The fire
porn.
must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
I'm not leaving until I find Doc somewhere in those newspapers.
Really? Now you want to go mess with these newspapers?
I told you not to touch those!
You old biatch.
Miss Strickland? I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it. Well, obviously, the day after the speak.
Alright, I was trying to skip through those.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it
Oh,
myself.
man.
Well, obviously.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that? Tim-Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Damn. I just want to get out of this lady's room.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
Alright, I gotta... Oh.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight. Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Oh my god, really? Now I can get to those newspapers. Let's get it done quickly.
Let's see. Ground
Professor.
broken on site of former speakeasy.
Go,
Singer
go,
vanishes.
go, get it.
Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
June 14th, 1931. Uh-oh.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Run.
Help! Police!
Oh my
I'm
god,
being
really?
attacked by hooligans!
Oh my god, that lady. I hate her. Let's run. Uh-oh, where is this the police? No banana peels?
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's a costume. Tonight's the big, Halloween party.
Halloween party? In May?
Oops.
Never mind, you don't have to explain.
Okay.
I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing.
Yep.
Right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
Well, I guess this estate sale is over.
You ready to go, Einstein?
Alright. We are ready to...
Time circuits? On. Flux capacitor. Fluxy.
Alright, and... this thing right there.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Oh yeah. DeLorean power, guys. Nice parking.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Alright, so we're just creeping around town. Whoa. And we're gonna get our shoes shined. Or maybe not. I don't think they have internet here.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
Okay.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
How'd
Doc get himself into...
Doc?
Doc is his nickname. I'm good friends with Carl.
You are? Really? Oh, but I need an unbiased opinion for my story. Pretend you don't know him. How would you feel about his heroic act of destruction?
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
Well, I'm not so big on bomb blasts.
Yes, but this bomb blasted a speakeasy, the very symbol of lawlessness and corruption. You're all for cleaning up the town, aren't you? Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's... Sonny Crockett.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Crockett. Edna Strickland,
Sonny
Hill Valley
Crockett.
Herald.
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just
Oh,
an etiquette
it's that
column,
lady,
but I
but when
believe it'll lead
she's
to bigger
younger.
and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Alright, we're gonna keep walking around. Let's see what we got here now. Really? I can't walk anymore that way? Well, that's lame.
How can I help you, sir?
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
Ah ha ha.
Hello?
No solicitors!
Wow.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, bum.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
Every place has kicked us out so far. So.
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Wait.
Wow, looks like they used a real shark.
We have to use one of our tips. Oh, the jail. Alright, where's the jail?
Where is the jail in 1931 anyway? According to the newspaper, Doc's not in the courthouse. He's in jail.
Where the hell's the jail? Too bad this guy can't run at all. Let's see.
Hey, how you doing, iAnthuny?
I know what to do. I'm gonna grab this. The 9
Hey, iAnthuny,
string,
come here for a sec, boy.
make him smell it. And find where the hell he's at. Oh my god. Am I the best player of this game ever or what? So let's head over there.
I can sightsee later. Right now, I've got to find the dock.
Here
Doc.
we are.
Marty,
Doc,
We did it!
what are you doing here?
you sent for me, Doc.
We're here to save you.
I
fool.
did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system. Of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so
Guess
wonderful
so.
to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan, right. But what?
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Smarty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me! 1931 me!
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely!
Wow.
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I see.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Alright, I gotta use the phone in here. Uh-oh. That's kind of scary.
McFly!
Biff? Kid! Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right, that's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly?
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Alright.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse. Lazy hands make a man poor, but diligent hands bring wealth. Maybe that's my problem. Lazy hands.
Let's see if it's the same cutscene. Hello.
Brown residence?
Alright. I said he's out here over by the courthouse, so we shall see. Nice paddy wagon right there.
Psst, Doc! Marty! Have you found my younger self yet?
So, according to the British guy on the phone, you're working at the courthouse.
Of course! In the summer of '31, my father made me work as a junior clerk.
That doesn't sound like any fun.
I hated every minute of it. My father was, strict. In any event, you should head over to the courthouse right away and introduce yourself to me.
Alright.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
Really? I gotta walk that far? Alright. So, hold on, guys. This is gonna be a real fast walk through this town. Einstein's still chilling by the tree down there.
Don't
There he
touch
is.
those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown?
Forgot.
Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Sonny Crockett.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, H2 of A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? No. What am I missing here? Or do we take H to stand for Hermitian line operator? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Oh, let's start over.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Crockett, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. Relative to the speed of light. Oh, it brings back to H.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
E equals MC squared.
I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty. I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty.
Well, no. Going to be the inverse. Oh, yes, no. Not possible. No. Or do we take H's?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
What?
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character! But only if the coefficient of friction remains constant in the graph. The gravitational constant is variable.
I don't think that picture's going to do anything but confuse people.
Now, if H stands for the one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett!
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about
Don't say it. Inverse.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of him? Right.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it. No, no, no.
Alright, I don't know what to say now. Let's use one of these hints. Oh, okay. Dang it, we gotta wait for him to come walking out, don't we? Let's get the recorder out.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it. Or do we take H to stand for... Meridian line operator. But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of... Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass times course. That's Newton. But how many newtons are required to maintain a constant mass if acceleration is reduced by the inverse of the derivative of the speed relative to the speed of light?
Alright, let's go take that tape recorder to Doc and see what he can make of it.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was going to say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Alright, so let's go tell this guy that. Hopefully we catch him. There he is. Here he comes.
Constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight.
Huh?
Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered this subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
No! It's Kid Tannen!
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Nice bike. Huffy?
Huffy? I'm not huffy. I'm passionate. Passionate about justice, safety, law, and order.
Never mind. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And, oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's That's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please tell your friend Emmett we accept. The meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The Stay Sober Society.
Bless you for thinking of them. But that meeting isn't scheduled to start for a little while, and we wouldn't want them eating cold soup.
I got a book.
Dang it.
Oh? Where?
Don't worry about it, lady. I already knew that, guys. Walk this way. There you go. Let's get in here and make some soup.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup? Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
What about those barrels?
What about them?
What kind of soup is that?
It's not it's special soup.
What's special about it?
It's made for grown-ups, kid.
A soup for grown-ups?
That's right, kid. Be nosy. See where it gets you.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Could I have a bowl of soup?
You're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribollita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried... salt?
Salt? What do you think, it's too bland? Too mild? I didn't put too much pepper in it, did I?
I just think it could use a little more salt.
No accounting for taste these days. The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa! Okay. Hey, never mind. Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Alright, I think I figured out which barrels have the hooch.
Then what are you waiting for?
He's not just gonna give me a barrel.
Of course. Well, you seem to have a way with people, so I'll leave it up to you to trick that lummox into giving up his moonshine.
We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried parsley? It might help to complement the mellow flavor of the cabbage.
Compliment the mellow... What are you talking about?
Trust me.
You might be onto something, kid. Let me see what I got.
Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa! Okay. Hey, never mind. Okay. Hey! There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. Emmett.
Yes?
Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. For we were born only yesterday and know not. Actually,
Brown residents.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Eureka!
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out. Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now. Emmett.
Yes?
Oh, that's interesting.
Just a little mechanical ingenuity. In the end, the door is open.
Yeah, good job. Alright, I think I figured out which barrels have the hooch.
Then what are you waiting for?
He's not just gonna give me a barrel.
Of course. Well, you seem to have a way with people, so I'll leave it up to you to trick that lummox into giving up his moonshine. I'll keep cogitating.
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting... But at least those tables are propped up now.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tannen's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Farm for Unwanted Children.
No, they've already received their quota for the month.
You asked me to tell you if...
Does somebody need a visit from my soup?
The Rest Home.
No, it's...
You asked...
Does somebody need a...
The Insane Asylum.
No.
You asked me to tell...
Does somebody need...
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right! They'll soon be gathering at the Brown Estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Wait there! Sonny! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're really polite.
We don't know that.
They're a bunch of really great guys.
We don't know that.
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
But think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
But I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No. I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Oh, pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Now all we gotta do is serve that subpoena, and we're off to build your rocket drill.
And get my patent.
Yeah, your patent.
Alright guys, we're going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching almost 2 full hours of Back to the Future, the game. We will see you guys in part 2.